So what's your take on Standard now? Because Pro Tour is one match left.
Obviously, it's going to be dominated by fairies. Right? Isn't that always the case? If we get to a format, it doesn't.
Another sower.
The deck doesn't do well. There's so much removal in Gindy's deck at this point. I can't imagine a sower living for very long. Hey, there's Ancestral Visions. On turn 5, as he said.
Yeah, that's where he kind of said he wanted it. He's like, I'm going to play out my hand, but then I would like to refill. He wants some action in the mid-game. I mean, both these decks are capable of exploding, but both these decks also capable of refilling in the middle. Or, you know, big spells. They've got game in the middle.
I think there's a lot of decks to choose from. You saw a lot of people playing in standard events, building the Waffle Kappa deck, building Alan Comer's deck seemed to be a very popular choice from the deck tech.
There's Garrick Wildspeaker.
Untap 2 lands.
Untaps 2 lands.
15 black.
Oh, black. So you get to Garrick and kill the Sower. Yep, evokes Shriek Maw. Down goes Sower number 2. Back comes Imperious Perfect.
In comes Vanquisher.
Lord of Atlantis just hangs out watching all the action.
And an interested observer.
Crunch, right?
Yeah. He's just trying to figure out if he's sending in a Tarmogoyf.
Right. If a third Sower, he plays 4 Sowers, right? After sideboarding?
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, a Sower could potentially steal a blocker, and now he kind of wants to defend Garrick. Only one card in Jan Roos's hand.
He's not sending in the Vanquisher?
Yeah, he wants to defend Garrick. That's interesting. Yeah, even if he sent the Vanquisher, he's now sort of obliged to block with Perfect. I don't think he wants to trade Perfect for Lord of Atlantis here.
I think he can get in for close to lethal next turn.
With the overrun?
With the overrun. Because Garrick will go to the graveyard. That'll pump the Tarmogoyf by 4.
Fine.
You got a 7-power Vanquisher. You've got a 5-power Perfect. And that's assuming he doesn't have another Perfect or something in his hand.
Yep, you're right.
Mutavault has a little something to say. Gets in the way.
2 Mutavaults, potentially.
Yeah. Cryptic Command also has something to say.
Yeah, I think you go 1 high on Garrick. I don't think you want to kill him. Not if there's Cryptic Command mana. I mean, it all depends if there's Cryptic Command mana.
And
okay. Looks like Lord of Atlantis and Mutavault are going to attack.
Yeah, well, he has to get that Garrick down below its ability.
Oh, and now here comes Cryptic Command on offense? Yes. Bounces the Perfect, taps the Vanquisher, kills Garrick. Alright, Cryptic Command effectively counterspelling a Garrick there.
Is he out of cards?
Yes, nothing. 0 cards in Jan Roos's hand. Charles Gindy has at least a Perfect in his hand.
So, instant, creature, Planeswalker, 3/4.
Six power available. Perfect would make it 7. Attacks for 6.
Gonna kill Lord of Atlantis here.
Take a pain. 14.
Sure.
Oh,
Untap 2 lands.
the backup Planeswalker.
Great.
Wow.
Go.
Charles Gindy is already up 1-0. He looks like he's in pretty good shape to take a 2-0 lead. 2 Tarmogoyfs, a Vanquisher, and Garrick, all staring across the table at one lonely Lord of Atlantis.
And 2 Mutavaults.
A couple Mutavaults, an Ancestral that hasn't resolved yet.
May not ever have time to resolve.
The battle for kitchen table supremacy looks like it might go to the Elf deck. I guess there's not many kitchen tables with $60,000 on the line. pile the money on the table like a poker match or
Garrett
something.
there. Would you have considered activating both your mutavolts? And he's at 8. He can't. He cannot.
He has to bluff Cryptic Command, right?
Yeah. Or have Cryptic
He
Command.
can have Cryptic Command. That would be good too. But I mean, whether he has it or not, I think he has to represent it.
Right. Absolutely. He has to, make Charles Gindy think twice before putting Garrick in the graveyard, which he does. He's fine.
Yep. Gindy's like, I'm just gonna brawl with these guys. All right. I don't need to win the game this turn.
I can make a 3/3.
I can play around. I can put you on the perfect cards, and I think I still win. So. Ooh, Slaughter Pact. Kills the Lord of Atlantis. Now that is lethal, right? 3/6/9. You got anything, Jan? He's got the Mutavaults.
Yeah. Would you like to chump?
And they chump. He can double block Tarmogoyf. Here it is. 3/6.
Yes. They're 3/4.
Yeah. So he can double block a Tarmogoyf and kill it, or he can go chump.
And that's
Yeah. Seems like double block, kill Tarmogoyf. Goes down to 2.
So you take 6. 2.
Now what? Gindy's not out of gas yet?
Chameleon Colossus.
He's got more?
Take another point. 13.
He's done all the damage to himself.
Command? Colossus.
And I'll make a beast. Go.
Good luck, Charles Gindy says.
Yes.
Scoop. Charles Gindy now leads 2 games to 0.
Action fans.
Here's the roar of the crowd.
He appreciates your cheers.
Gindy with a gigantic smile on his face.
I definitely didn't know.
That's got to feel pretty good. And he's certainly not the biggest name on tour, but American crowd would love to see this Pro Tour title stay here in the States. Yeah, if this was in Berlin, it would be the other way around, right?
I don't know. The Americans are pretty loud.
I think there'd be, about 1,000 Germans lined up.
Do you remember the last time we were in Berlin?
I do. Worlds in Berlin was absolutely packed. That was an awesome event.
That was the 450-person PTQ.
Yeah. Those good times. That Pro Tour should be fun. There'll be tons of side events, public events for people to show up and play in.
Brand new extended format.
Post-rotation extended. That'll be fun.
Coming into this top 8, Shuhei looked at him and Mahara and he said to me, Japan is back.
They haven't won one in a while, right?
I think Mahara might be the last winner.
Worlds, like 18 months ago?
Yeah.
I think that's right. Yeah, sounds right.
Meanwhile, this is
the French.
We're in danger of back-to-back U.S. winners.
Finkel and Gindy. Get the Sliver kids that won one last year too.
Yeah.
3 American. Wow, they won 4 of the last 6. If Gindy wins here, they won 3 of the last 5 right now.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 have gone to France, right? Guillaume and Remy.
Yeah. And one.
And then Peleg's in there. Sorry. Still, Americans have won 3 of the last 6, looking to go for 4 out of 7. Yeah, Charles Gindy leads 2 games to 0. Has been dreaming about this for half of his life. Playing Magic since he was 12.
And when you play Magic, when you read about this, when you watch the coverage, I mean, you can't help but imagine yourself at that table.
Absolutely
true. You don't have to imagine yourself at that table, but the rest of us do.
Now, I remember listening to the webcast back in 1996, imagining someday.